Hello everybody. In this tutorial I want to show you how I used the plugin Access Poly Instance to bake out point level animation. In the scene I have created 8000 cube with MoGraph and then animated those with the new dynamic system of release 12. If I hit play, you can see it's really soft and smooth and I can watch the animation in real time. That's because it's already baked out as one single polygonal object. You can see there's no animation on it. All the animation goes via PLA. So you can see here on any frame there's a key. The big advantage of PLA animations is you can export this animation with FBX to any other application and render it there. And also for net rendering, this is a lot faster because it needs less memory. First of all, you have to download the plugin from the webpage accessyan.com. Here you can find a whole bunch of great plugins and also Access Poly Instance. To show you how it works, I create a cube and make a polygonal instance with the plugin. As you can see, it creates a polygonal object with a tag applied. Now, with this instance, the difference to the normal instance is you can treat it as a polygonal object. So, for example, you can make a polygonal selection and apply a material to it. If you make any changes to the reference object, this will update your instance. You can of course apply a deformer and it will affect the instance as well. So now let's have a look how to bake out point level animation. In this scene there's a MoGraph object with dynamics applied, and what you have to do is first create a MoGraph cache tag and bake the animation. This will bake the position and rotation information of the cubes. Now create an connect object and put the cloner underneath it. Make sure to disable weld and textures. Now create a polygonal instance of the connect object. You can see the reference object if you click on the tag. Here you can see the reference object. So now in your timeline you can select the polygonal instance and under function select bake objects, and here make sure PLA is enabled, and let's go. So now you have your PLA animation and every frame is keyed now, and you can delete all the other objects, and here's your PLA. In this example I want to show you how to bake out whole character animations to point level animation. I have this rig, it has deformers and morphs and everything applied to it, what you find on rigs. So I have different meshes, and the goal is finally to have one mesh with PLA animation. So to do so, make sure you have a selection tag on every polygon object, which covers all the polygons of the object. The tag needs a unique name, and also the material needs to be linked to this selection. If you have made this, you can close your rig, put it underneath the connect object and disable weld and disable textures for now. Now create a polygonal instance of the connect object. I move it a little bit so we can see the difference. Now go to your timeline and bake out the polygonal instance. Again, make sure to activate PLA. Now if I hit play, you can see the same animation on the instance object. You can delete the polygonal instance as we have now a copy of it. Now to get all the textures from the original rig, go to your connect object and now enable textures. And now press the C button to convert it, make it editable. Now you can just drag all the tags from the connect object to the instance. Now here's your animation. As you can see, it's one polygonal instance object and all the materials and textures and selections are right. You can export this now to any other application and render it on Maya or 3D Studio. Finally, here's a last example for using Access Poly Instance. I have created a cloner object with a formula effector to move the spheres. What I want to use hair on this clones. If you try to put hair on this, and if you enable MoGraph, you will see the dynamics of the hair doesn't work. The hair is just still and doesn't move. So if you want to use hair on the clones, you can use Access Poly Instance. I just delete this and first of all, again, make the same procedure as before. Add a MoGraph cache tag and bake it out. Now create a connect object, put the cloner object underneath it, disable weld and textures, and create a polygonal instance of the connect object. Now you can use your selection tools to make polygonal selections on these spheres. And now you can create your hair. If I hit play, you can see the hair is just acting on the MoGraph clones. You can also, of course, bake the PLA out. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed and have fun with Access Poly Instance.